Sunny here from Oil and Vinegar Junction. Just trying to bring you another little fun treat that you can make with our olive oil and balsamic vinegar in our store. One of my favorite things is sweet and heat together. So that's what we're trying to do today. We're going to make some really fun Hawaiian skewers. And we're going to use my pineapple white balsamic vinegar and my zesty onion olive oil. The zesty onion olive oil has a little bit of chipotle in it with that great onion flavor. And then the pineapple is what you would expect from those amazing pineapples you're getting at the store right now with lots of sweet in it. So earlier today, to get ready for this, I made a marinade for my chicken to put my chicken in. And I did 2 tablespoons of the zesty onion olive oil and 4 tablespoons of the pineapple vinegar. Typically you go 1 to 1 for a marinade, but I didn't want too much heat on this, and I actually wanted to use that vinegar to sub out any sugar to get it kind of that caramely, crunchy, perfect edge that we love on the outside when we throw them on the grill and that heat hits the sugar. To it, I also added half a teaspoon of ground ginger, half a teaspoon of dried mustard, 2 teaspoons of soy sauce. I'm kind of using it for that flavor, and I'm also using it for my salt element in the dish. And then my fun thing that I added to it, that I had in my garden, was some pineapple sage that I threw in my herb garden this year. Pineapple sage is a little bit sweeter and a little bit more mellow than normal sage is, and I just thought it would be the perfect complement to everything else that I had going on in the dish. So to our skewers with our chicken, we're also going to do some smoked sausage. My kids always love that, and I thought that it would just be a fun thing to play with a couple different meats besides just chicken on this to add in with the other. I didn't have it marinating the whole time because really I just want it to kind of coat the outside and not penetrate. Where chicken's such a mellow protein, flavor-wise, it's great to suck in all the flavor from the other stuff, but I really want that sausage to shine on its own. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'm just going to drop it in and toss it with my chicken right before I'm going to put my skewers together, and just get that little bit of coating of the little bit of heat and the little bit of sweet on the outside of that so we can enjoy it once it's on the grill as well. To that, I cut up some red onion, some red bell pepper, and some green bell peppers that we'll add on it as well, and then also some fresh pineapple. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put these together. What we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead, throw a couple pieces of pepper on each one, and then we'll do a couple pieces of chicken on it as well. And then I'm just going to keep mixing in the vegetables however I like. I love tons of peppers. I love tons of onions. So I'm always wanting to go heavier on the vegetable side even than the protein side. My kids, if you're having your kids make them, they can kind of do them a way that they would love them and that they're going to enjoy them the most. And then everyone can kind of get their favorites, how they like them on there. So I'm going to go ahead, put on a piece of pineapple after this, and then I'm just going to keep repeating this series until my skewers are all the way filled up. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to drop these on our grill. There is nothing better with grilling than that initial sizzle right when you drop it on. It's like its way of just telling you this is going to be good. So our skewers are just finishing up. They've been on the grill at 375 for about 15 minutes. So we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to pull these off. I have them on a clean tray. Here we are, these fresh off the grill. Like I said, I like mine with a lot of veggies. So this is mine here, completely loaded up. I'm just going to pull a few of these things off for us so that I can go ahead and give it a try and see how fabulous it is. The chicken is just nice and moist. There is nothing like char on peppers and vegetables. That's one of my absolute favorite things. That is really good. I got some great char on the vegetables. The pepper's sweet with it. The chicken's like juicy. The first thing you get is that sweet pineapple, and then the heat kind of starts a little bit later for you. and just is enough to just tickle the back of your throat. makes it absolutely perfect. I think this one's definitely a keeper with me. I can't wait to finish it and have some of that great grilled pineapple that's in the mix too. Go ahead and give a comment below if there's something you do to tweak it or something you've thought of to make it wonderful that I haven't. Add some mushrooms, play with it. Let us know what you do to make this recipe your own. And until next time, keep cooking.